Welcome everybody to the live video today. Welcome to the new live update. I got a lot of information to talk to you guys about today, okay? I see I already have comments down in the chat box. So if you have any questions and comments, make sure you put them down in the chat box, or let me know what's going on with your tax refund. If you receive any other information, put it down in the chat box. Don't forget also, the giveaway is coming up, you guys, because the last day of tax season is April the 15th. You guys, and I'll be giving away the $50 thinking about something else in another class. $50 gift card giveaway, you guys, on April the 15th. You must be in the United States and have a United States address, okay? If you haven't already put hashtag refund, make sure you put it down. A lot of people have entered this drawing. If you're new to the channel, let me know where you're watching from, okay? If you're new, I know a lot of people have been steadily attending, okay? Okay, before I get started, I'm going to go over some things with you guys. First of all, yesterday I did the review letter for about 30 minutes on my other channel. I went over the review letter step by step to help you guys. Those who attended got a lot of information help regarding review letters. Now, I put that video that's owned by Grace Tax Services, LLC, which is my other channel, in the playlist on this channel. So you should be able to see that video that you missed yesterday on this channel as well. It's in the review letters playlist, okay? You should see every department and review letters, and you should be able to watch it on there for those of you who missed. I went over everything step by step. Now, I've been getting a lot of questions as usual. I'm going to go over some things regarding the IRS. I like to discuss all the new things with you guys that's going on. Okay, if you were in victims of wildfires in parts of Hawaii, now you have until August the 7th of 2024. So anybody from Hawaii that haven't filed and may be watching this video, you have until August the 7th. Also, the IRS is encouraging those who haven't already filed, if you owe, to make sure you file anyway, to avoid penalties and that interest building up, okay, you guys? So I want to let everybody know that as well. You can pay on irs.gov/payments for those interested. Okay, I'm gonna take everybody's comments in a minute. Okay, a lot of people need to speak to a real person from the IRS. You guys, I'm gonna be putting that number on the screen. In the chat is 1-800-829-0582 extension. Let me see, 652. So I'm gonna put that in the chat box, you guys, okay? For all of you to see, in case you need to talk to a real person. I want to go over that. Let's see. Okay, April the 13th from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. The 70 taxpayer assistance centers will be open on April the 13th from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. if you haven't booked in your area. They're going to open back up. Some places are open again on Tuesday and Thursday for those who need to ask questions or identify, do the identity verification in person, okay? All right, I want to cover all those, and then I go over some more stuff. Let me take your comments. Welcome again, all of you, to the channel. If you haven't already subscribed, you guys, and you're new, make sure you subscribe to the channel because I give new tax refund updates every week, okay? All the way to December. Hopefully y'all got it by then, okay? All your money. Shannon Smith Sr., welcome back, Shannon. Hey, no updates yet. Still in review. It's been 5 weeks since I verified, okay? You have 4 more weeks, Shannon, okay? Okay, let me see. You have another one. Transcript still says return to due date or return receive date as April the 15th and April 1st, whichever is later. What does that mean? you have up to receive date at April 15th, last day of tax season, April 1st, whichever is later. What does that mean? Shannon, I'm gonna tell you this. Just wait up to the 9 weeks, okay? And see does it update, okay? All right. Let's see. Still showing welcome designer me back to the channel. Still showing 570 code with a date of March 11th. Received letter on February 24th saying wait will be up to 60 days. No update on the transcript since February 23rd. Okay. I wanted to go over that with you, designer me. I want to discuss about that up to 60 days with you guys. I'm going to share more in the video about that, okay? If you give me a few minutes, I see your code is still, you said still on hold code. As of date, still March 11th. I'm going to go over more information about that 60 days. If you give me time, okay, in a few minutes, I'm going to be screen sharing to let you know. I shared a lot of that on that review letter video yesterday on IRS TAX Service, but I'm going to go over with that 60 days of waiting, okay? I'm going to screen share a few minutes. Hello, Wendy. Welcome back. Hello, Nature Boy. Welcome back as well. Well, Miss Likely, I need something, so hashtag refund. I know, right? I know, right? I understand. I get it. I get it, okay? All right. I missed it. What did you miss? Okay, I'm sharing. Okay, we have some people on that be on Facebook. I'm on Facebook, LinkedIn, and I'm on YouTube streaming live. If you need to talk to a real person from the IRS, use this number, okay? 1-800, and I'll make sure I got it right. 829-0582. Extension 652. They've been sharing this number in the groups to be able to talk to a real person, because a lot of you saying it's hard to reach somebody, okay? So I'm leaving that on the screen for a few minutes. Okay, I told you to wait until that. You said you had up to 5 weeks. It's been 5 weeks. Wait 4 more weeks, Shannon, okay? Okay. Transcript for 2023 still says not applicable, and I verified 2 weeks ago and was accepted. Okay, we're gonna go over that. Nature Boy, they will tell you to check back after 3 to 4 weeks after verifying identity. Okay, if you in it 2 weeks, it's at 3 to 4 weeks to check back to see if it updates. Okay, and then it's up to 9 weeks. Okay, so it's up to 9 weeks, but they said check back to 3 to 4 weeks. Okay. All right, what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to screen share you guys, because I went over a lot of information yesterday for those who missed that video regarding the CPO5 notice. I went over a lot of information in different letters. Again, if you missed that video, I went over different letters because I didn't know what letter did all of you receive. So I stayed on about 30 minutes going over letters and what to do if you had to do something and if you didn't have to do anything. I went over those letters and how long you have to wait on it. So if you missed that video, make sure you go back and watch it. Again, it's on the playlist of this channel. Okay, let me see. I'm gonna screen share right now and go over one. I'm not gonna go over everything I did yesterday. And again, I covered a lot of information for those who did join me yesterday on that live video on IRS TAX Services. Now, a lot of you said that you had the CPO5 notice. You guys, so many people said they had this notice. And I'm going back to it. Now, as you can see, I'm screen sharing. A lot of people saying I didn't have to do anything on that video that I have under CPO5 notice. I put on the screen, you guys, when I'm going over this, so you can go back and you can look at it and also go to the IRS site yourself. So the CPO5 notice, what this notice is about. It says we're verifying your income tax withholding, tax credits, or business income. If you file, of course, it says you don't need to take any action. please, now this is why I put it on the screen. This is why I wanted to put this, and I shared this yesterday with people that got this notice. It says, please do not call us, this is the IRS, until 60 days after the notice date. So the IRS is telling you, if you got this CP05 letter, they telling you wait 60 days. It says, please do not call us until 60 days after the notice date, and only if you haven't received your refund or heard from us by then. Okay? So what happens is, don't call us, the IRS is saying, until 60 days after the notice, because sometimes when it reach the 60 days, what they're going to do, probably going to issue another 60 days if it has not updated. Okay? So they letting you know what to do, and that's why I shared this. Now, yesterday, I also shared, let me share this, one more letter, because somebody else, and you can just put in your questions and comments if you have them while I'm going over some of the similar things I went over yesterday, okay? I'm changing screen. Let me see. Okay, CP74. Let me see if you can see it on your end and see if it changes. Okay, some of you said that you got this notice, CP74 notice. I'm just going to cover a little bit. Yesterday, I covered a lot, again, for those of you who missed that live video. Okay, let's see. It says what this notice is about. We received your Form 8862 information to claim certain refundable credits. After disallowance and you have successfully shown your eligibility for certain credits, claim on your tax return. What you need to do if you get CP74 letter, you don't need to do any further action. Okay, it's just like CP05. It says, look for your refund, and that's why I'm sharing this, you guys. Look for your refund within 6 weeks. If you don't owe other tax or debts, we are required to collect. So when you get this CP74 letter, you're going to have to wait 6 weeks. And a lot of you know it if you got that letter. I discuss full details of each letter and what can help you if you have problems and don't understand the letter yesterday on the live video. And you're going to have to go back and watch that, okay? Okay. Let's see. I wanted to go to this frequently asked question because a lot of you have these same questions. That's why I'm sharing with you so you can see. What if I don't receive my refund within the 6 weeks? And a lot of you have that. What if I don't get it? They tell me to wait. You know, some of you have a specific day. They tell you to contact them back. Okay, what if you don't receive within 6 weeks? You can call us at the toll-free telephone number listed in the top right corner of your notice. If you receive the CP74 notice, you can call them back. The toll-free number that's available on your notice if you don't see it within 6 weeks. Okay? Somebody else was asking me about the premium, the fuel tax credit. I went over that in full details. Give me a minute, you guys. Let me see. I'm just going over this briefly. Again, I covered a lot yesterday. It's 30 minutes, but it's a lot of information because I shared more than what I'm sharing with y'all, because this is just for those to see did anybody get any information regarding their tax refund, or did anybody get their tax refund? Okay, so letter 12C. If you got the 12C letter, and it was another one, 55,000 and something, the other notice, I went over a lot of different ones. It says, we are sending you letter 12C because we need more information to process your individual income tax return. This information can include misinformed. This is why sometimes, I shared last time why you could be a delay in your tax return, but this more information. Your tax return can be misinformed. or schedules out of it. And I shared yesterday on a live video with those who were watching that last year my son was missing a form. I did his tax return, and during tax season, he filed like February, and my tax software had not fully updated. Now, I don't know why it should be fully updated, our tax software, and all the forms should be in there, but it was missing a form that he needed to have, didn't have it, so that ended up delaying his tax return all the way to June of June of 2023. So it could be that your tax return is missing form or missing schedules, the verification of income withholdings and credit amounts, documentation to reconcile advance payments of the premium tax credit. Somebody asked me about that yesterday. Okay, I also told them what to do, explain it. I'm not going to go fully into detail, just a little bit of it, okay, to make sure that you understand this. Read your letter carefully when you first get it. If it's telling you, now this letter, the CP05 and the CP74, you did not have to respond. You just have to wait. This particular letter with some of the other letters I went over yesterday, then you had to respond to the letter. So if it's telling you to respond to a letter, it has an expiration date, make sure you respond to the letter, even if you disagree with the letter. You're going to have to write a letter telling them why you disagree with what they are saying and provide proof. Probably going to have to send copies of that notice and also the tax return. It says, send us a letter explaining what information you think is in error. Send information that we requested. Okay, I want to share this with you because a lot of people did this and they're doing it. They did it last tax season and they doing it this tax season. Do not file an amended return. If the IRS sends you a notice and they're requesting information from you, do not file an amended return. There's a lot of people do it. They think that they can just bypass and just amend it. No. It says, when we receive this IRS, the requested information, we'll use it to process your original tax return. So if you file an amended return time you receive a notice because you're afraid, it's going to be a while before you get it. It already takes 20 plus weeks after amended returns. Okay? That's even after they receive it, even if it's electronically. Used to be amended returns, used to be paper, but now you got to file it electronically. Okay, you guys, it still take up the same amount of time, even though it's electronically. They just got it quicker. Okay? If you do a refund, get this. It tells you we'll send it about 6 to 8 weeks after we receive your response. So if you don't respond and they're telling you to respond to some of these letters, not the ones who don't have to do anything, the ones who have to do anything, if you don't respond and even if you disagree, then they're not going to respond. If they have an expiration date or due date and they want that information back, I advise you to get it in. It depends on you. I'm going over this with you, and I went over that on the review letter yesterday to explain in detail, okay? How to respond. You guys, fax your information. You know this. If it has a fax number on your letter, fax it in. Make sure you keep copies for yourself. You can also mail your information in to the address shown at the top of your notice letter and include a copy of the letter, also the notice, with your response. So make sure you have a copy of the notice, your tax return that you're going, that they're telling you about, and also your letter if you disagree or agree. You guys, all that information in your documentation of proof. Okay, I covered all of that yesterday. So for those of you who are telling me that you have to wait weeks, I'm going over this to tell you what to do. If they tell you to wait 60 days, they tell you to wait the full 60 days and do not contact the IRS until it's up. Okay? If you have to wait 6 weeks, after the 6 weeks is up, if you have a letter saying 6 weeks, they contact them back within 6 weeks. If you have a letter saying 6 to 8 weeks, Don't contact them back until the 6 and 8 weeks is up, you guys. And sometimes they will with the 60 days. Don't be surprised if some of you, and I'm hoping it's not, but I'm telling you the truth because I knew from last year, some people got 60 days. When the 60 days ended, the IRS sent them another one, telling they needed more time, okay? So I'm explaining all this. I'm going to get back to your questions and comments. You can still, I just want to make sure I'm covering everything for you guys, okay, to let you know. Also, a lot of people been telling me this. And somebody said, let me see, it says filed January the 24th, called on March the 20th, and was told I needed to verify. You're somebody. Cannot access any online services. When I called on March the 20th, lady told me 5071C letter was mailed on February the 14th. I went over that letter too yesterday, you guys. The 5071C letter was mailed on February 14th, which I never received until yesterday. So some people said they had the letter date up on the transcript, but they never did receive it. Then all of a sudden they received it. And some people said they never updated and they finally received a letter as well. And this person said, ordered a transcript on March 11th and also received it yesterday. They said they also called and finally verified over the phone and was told that their return would be back into processing. And if they didn't see anything about by April the 22nd to call back. Okay. Now, a lot of you are saying that on your tax, is it the transcript or WMR? It says still processing. It says still processing on the WMR, or where's my refund? And then some of you said, well, when I verified identity, it changed to is now being processed. Well, it updated, but it just got put back into processing, you guys. So hopefully when you see that little change, you guys, from still being processed to in process or being processed, it updated to being put back into processing because it was on hold. You guys are in a freeze. So hopefully it will update for you soon, okay? So let me go back to these comments. I want to explain some things to you guys. Hi, Terry. Nope, still waiting. Okay. Thanks for watching, Terry. J. Rod, good morning. I've been checking the IRS app saying that the information does not match our records. Now it's about to be 4 weeks this week. Should I worry? Okay, J. Rod, did you make sure that you put in the right information? You got the exact amount that you're putting in the WMR? Because sometimes only people put in what the amount after fees. So make sure you putting in the amount that the total amount before fees are taken out. Okay? Because a lot of people be putting in the wrong information. They wonder why it's not doing it. And then sometimes the system could be updating and it be down. Okay, that's why they doing it. But make sure that you put in the right information because some people put in the amount of after fees. So put in the total amount before your tax preparation fees are taken out. Make sure you put in the right information, okay? All right. You haven't received a letter yet, J. Rod? I understand. It's some people said that they had no codes and all of a sudden they weren't aware of a letter yesterday. They was commenting and then the next day they got a letter. So still be looking out for it, okay? Let's see. Good morning, Doreen. Welcome back. Good morning. I'm back and still waiting. I surely hope and pray that for everyone who files in January that the IRS will release our money before the tax deadline of April the 15th, 24. I'm hoping as well, Doreen. J-Rod, again, go back to the WMR. Make sure you putting in all the information correctly first, okay, before contacting the IRS. Because some people, like I said, they don't put the amount before the fees. They putting in the wrong information and they get that. Or sometimes the system it be an error. But I would try that first. And if you don't see any change, if you know that's the correct information, then reach out to the IRS. Okay. You're welcome, J Rod. Okay, I went over a lot of different letters designed me yesterday on that review letters. I just was doing it. So you may want to check when I went over all the information. I received letter 4464C that states that the following: we receive your income tax return and are verifying its accuracy. We're holding your refund until we finish reviewing the like an audit, right? Kind of like they're auditing and reviewing and making sure everything is correct. Designer me. Okay. Let's see. Yes, ma'am. At first it did, but the next day it should. Okay. Yes, ma'am. At first it did, but the next day it should meet this notice. Let me see what you're meaning by that, J Rod. Okay. Let me see. you still should get your refund. I told you last year, during tax season, my son did not get his until June. It was middle June. Not saying that you will. Hopefully you will get yours before the 15th. But if you do a refund, you still could possibly get it throughout the tax season, after the tax season is over with, okay? Because if some people got it, again, all the way, because I did tax refund updates all the way to December. And people were getting it after tax season who had filed in January, February, March, April. So, you just have to go by what they put on the letter. If they say 60 days, 6 weeks, 10 weeks, 6 to 8 weeks, you have to just wait on that time, okay? Until the IRS updates you. Hi, Jermaine Jackson. I wonder which one is accurate. The IRS agent or WMR system made a mistake. What are your meaning? Are you talking about J Rod? You're trying to say you wonder if the IRS agent is correct. I know some people say they be telling them, some agents be telling them different things. I would go by the letter. I would, if the IRS tell you certain things and you reach an agent, you just got to go by what they tell you, okay? And also you go by the WMR and your transcript as well. That's all you have to go by. Anybody else with any questions and comments? Again, if you miss that video on yesterday, let me see if I have it on the screen. If you missed that video yesterday, make sure that you go back and watch that playlist. Okay? Review letters. For those of you with the different letters, I went over different ones and step by step with them, the people that were on the live video. For those who, they feel like they don't understand why I have to wait this long, whatever the IRS tells you to do, you have to go by what they tell you to do. Okay? For those of you who are joining, I'm going to put this number back up there. You guys, a lot of people saying they can't get a live agent. So I'm putting this number because that's the number that's been shared in the groups or anything from the IRS to contact a live IRS agent. Let me see. Doreen, my 60 days will be up on May 11, 2024. Birthday passed, no money, and Mother's Day will be here and gone. I got the IRS next year because I won't file until they get themselves together. I understand, Doreen, because some people filed late. You know, they experienced it last year, the ones who filed early last year. This year, what they did was they waited to like March. And if you notice, some people who filed in March, waited later, they ended up, somebody contacted me and said they filed in March, they got their refund in like 2 weeks later. So, you know, you just don't know. You just don't know. Some people file early and get it quick. Some people file later and still have to wait. So you just got to go by what you think is best for you. You're welcome, designer me. Yeah, you just have to do what's best for you in your situation. Only you know that. Okay? I will be giving another video covering some more things later this week that I want to share with you guys from the IRS as well. It's probably going to be Friday, okay? Because we know the transcripts updates for those of you with that cycle 005 on Friday. So I'll be live back on Friday to cover some more information from the IRS, the new updates, new release, new information from the IRS, because we're getting close to April the 15th, you guys, and the IRS be updating their website and sharing more information, you guys. So I'm gonna make sure I do it. Hi, welcome back, Dallas. Then all of a sudden, my state senator rep called me yesterday. That's great. And told me they have a tax advocate assigned to my case, and they are going to ask them to finally process my tax refund. Filed and accepted on February 1st. Right. When you get that senator again, you guys, that senator or that the House of Representatives, when they get into it, they go ahead and process it fast. And, you know, a lot of people say, why do they have to do it? Just so mine get processed and I get my money, I'll be happy. I don't know why people be fussing saying, why can't they do that with us? I don't know the reason. All I know is I can share help for you guys, and so you can try to get it and get it finished processing as quick as possible. I understand, Dallas. Yeah, that's great. Keep us updated when it's finished, when you get your refund. Probably gonna, who knows, probably be, Friday. We hoping, right, Dallas? Friday? Yeah. Doreen, a co-worker said she filed in January as well and have no dependent, and she's still waiting also. It's a lot of people waiting. Right. It's a lot of people. I told you guys last week I'm in a tax preparer group, and a lot of tax preparers are saying their clients are having to wait and they don't know what to do regarding what to tell them, because there's a lot of people that are waiting. And that's why I told people I don't know why they're trying to say, why did this happen to this person and that person, acting like one particular tax office is better than the other one. No, that's not the case. That's happening to a lot of taxpayers this year. Okay? It's not just one tax office. Okay, thank you. Any more questions? I hate you guys that some of you have to wait. I know a lot of you will be upset because you have to feel like y'all have to wait that 60 days, and then the IRS is telling you that they don't want you to. Basically, they're saying, I'm just saying, basically what they're saying is don't contact me until the 60 days up. I know a lot of you, you know, don't want to hear that, but hopefully hopefully after it's over with those 60 days that you won't receive another letter. That's what I'm praying. That's what I'm praying, because again, a lot of people ended up, they kept getting the 60 days, another 60 days, another 60 days. Any other questions? Not updating, so I'm just gonna take it off. Any other questions? Any other comments? Anybody got their refund today and want to share? Just watching. so I can play the music. I've been waiting to play music. I think I end up playing it one person. Yeah, last live video. I'm hoping by next Wednesday there's a lot of you be done updated to I got my refund. I looked on, let me go back now. My channel, you guys. And I see that a good many people always be in the, when I put up the little poll that asks people did they get their refund, a lot of you guys respond. It be about 100 people. And that helps other people to realize that they're not the only one that going through that. So let me see. Okay, it was like I had 75 votes asking, did you receive any update regarding your refund? And 75 votes. Now 83% said no. So that lets you know that it's a lot of people where y'all are at that's in the same boat. 83% said no out of 75 votes. Said no, that they hadn't received their refund and no update. 17% said yes, they got an update and they got their refund date. So just to let you guys know, I'm going to put a new poll on the channel today because I wanted to see that this is the refund date for many. So I'm going to see that anybody received their refund today by putting a poll up on the channel when this goes off, okay? You're welcome. Thank you and have a great day. I shall keep you posted. I won't check my transcript anymore. You can still check it, Doreen. I just let bank account tell me. I understand. Just what the IRS is saying about the CP05 letters and the CP74 letters. Yeah, to wait it out to see. I'm trying to check now to see what the next update that y'all should receive on Friday. Should be the 10th. Today the 3rd, the next big update should be the 10th. Sometimes it be the 8th, the 10th, and the 12th. Sometimes it be Monday, Wednesday, and Friday that they have refund dates. So it could be different but so far the biggest updates be on Wednesdays, you guys, okay? The 10th. So hopefully you receive that update if you haven't already. I verified, got my state with my federal take loan. Hi, Kevin. Welcome to the channel. When did you verify? It can take up to 9 weeks, Kevin. They'll tell you that you can do it within the 3 to 4 weeks after verifying identity. But if it don't, you could update within 3 to 4 weeks after verifying identity. But if it doesn't, then you still have to wait up to 9 weeks. Okay? So I'm letting you guys know that I've been sharing that to everybody. I was actually trying to get that. Hold on just a minute. I was actually trying to get the video, but you should see it. I think I have that video from yesterday in the community tabs with the review letters, you guys. So if you go to that community tab on my channel, you should see the By Grace Tax Services, that video that I did live yesterday, you guys, and you can be able to watch it again, or else you can go to the playlist. I advise you to watch that full video because different letters all the way to the end. I know it's a lot, and I try to be quick with something, because I know people have short attention spans. But sometimes if you want information that's helpful for you, you need to watch it. Even if you don't watch, you watch about 5 minutes and then come back later if you're busy. Come back and watch the rest of it so you get all the information, so you'll fully understand the review letter, especially for those of you who need to respond. Because I want to be clear, and I have the information from the IRS on there, and it's not just the website. I have the paperwork from the IRS on there too. You guys explaining it. I've been sharing the website, but I also shared information from the IRS that you can download. I covered it Went over it, screen shared, went over all the information to help you guys. Thank you, Nature Boy. Hey, people, we need to like, share, and subscribe. Miss Likely for her time, real talk. Thank you so much, Nature Boy. I encourage people to share out this video to others that need help, not just for me. I'm glad you subscribe, but to help other people that don't know, because you will be surprised when tax season is over with. I have people that come that have never been on these live videos after tax season, and they have the same exact question, not knowing about that they were taxpayer centers, not knowing that they were nothing about a review letter. So by sharing this video out to other people and them saying your comments, because when they come to this channel, they'll see the chat box. They'll see all of your questions and comments, and they'll be able to relate with the same situation and also the information that I share as well. So it does help other people. But I do thank you for that comment. Okay. Okay, again, you guys, I'll be back on here Friday. I'm hoping everybody's transcript that haven't updated yet, the ones who not in the 60-day and all that, the ones who's not applicable, all that, and you verified identity and you've been waiting, I'm hoping that you guys transcripts update until the 10th or whatever. It could be the 8th, the 10th, or the 12th, whichever date. I'm opening updates for you guys, but I'll be again back on here Friday to answer any questions and any comments. Okay, I hope y'all have a blessed day. It's a beautiful day where I am in Alabama. Sunshine, 7 degrees. So just enjoy your day. Okay, try not to worry so much. Be blessed.